Hi everyone, welcome to today's lecture on Python programming. Specifically, we'll be focusing on Python Package Manager. As a programmer in Python environments, you need to be familiar with the PIP commands that you will always need to use on regular basis. Python programming language comes with its own package manager which you can use to do varieties of things within your programming environment. PIP, as it is usually called, stands for Preferred Installer Program. Most times some people would think it's a package installer program, but I read somewhere that it's Preferred Installer Program. We just know it as PIP and we know what we do with it. So I've listed out a number of tasks that you will most naturally need to carry out with PIP on regular basis. First one, you may need to check out the version of your Python. You don't need pip command to do this. Python can easily give you that. But you can check the version of pip that you are running by issuing a command from the terminal. I'm going to show us how to do all of this. If you need to install a package from your programming environment, pip can be used to do that. If you need to uninstall a package, pip can be used to do that. If you need to list all installed packages on your local computer, you can use pip command for it. And if you need to see specific info about a given package, we can use pip to do that. If you're trying to search for a package, you can use pip command for it. If there are outdated packages on your computer and you need to upgrade them, there is a way you can use pip to show you all those outdated packages, and then you can upgrade the packages as the case may be. Typically, when people talk about packages, what exactly do they mean? They are intelligence written by some programmers, advanced programmers, and these packages contain modules and libraries that we often call whenever we write programs in Python environment. They are usually published on Python Package Index or PIP, and anytime you are doing any installation, download, upgrade, you are actually referring to the published packages on Python Package Index. So we need to do demo rather than just focusing on theory, because I have 15 minutes to do this video and I don't want it to go beyond that. So let me cut through to my screen for PyCharm, sorry, for Visual Studio Code, and then I'll do my demo from there. Now this was the code we produced in the first demo. Even though it's empty now, we produced this file called firstcode.py. The py there is showing you it's a file that is a Python oriented file, and then Visual Studio Code can interpret it as well. But we'll keep it empty for now, we don't need anything in it. Where I need to call your attention to is this lower part of the screen where you have problems. Output of your program will be displayed here. If you are debugging, this is where you're going to be, and then terminal is where you'll be issuing your pip command. So if for instance you want to know the version of Python that you are running, because there are many versions out there, you just simply issue this command, and then it tells you straight away you are running Python 3.12.5. That's the latest version. If yours is not, then you have to think of upgrading that. But if you talk about pip and you want to know the version that you are running, I think I'm running the latest version as well. You issue pip space hyphen hyphen version, and then you press enter, and it tells me here that I'm running pip 24.2, which gives me peace of mind. If I'm interested in checking packages that are outdated on my computer, it's possible for me to do that. How do I go about doing this? I need to go to my computer, this same console, and say pip list hyphen hyphen outdated. and I press enter, it will look through all of the packages, and if it sees any that is outdated, it shows me. Unfortunately, I do not have any outdated package here. But how about listing out all the packages that I have installed locally? So I'll remove the outdated clause. In this command, I'll just issue pip space list, and I press enter, and then it tells me I have pip 24.2. That sounds interesting. How about if I want to show information about a particular package? I can say pip show me something on numpy. If you have the info, it says numpy not found. Okay, so the next thing is for me to install numpy. So I can say pip install numpy. So it goes, it downloads the file, the package, and then it installs it automatically for me. Just issue the command pip install numpy. Once you know the name of the package that you are installing, this pip command will do that for you. It's not done, so I need to wait for it, otherwise you will be getting something inappropriate. Yep, so done. It tells me successfully installed numpy 2.1.0. so if I want to know more about that package, I can now issue pip show numpy, and then it goes through, it runs the command, and it tells me quite a number of things that it can get about that particular package that I issued. This is a very long body of text here, but you can scroll through at your convenience and see how this works. But essentially, if you want to know more about a single package, that can give you what you need. There are times that I want to uninstall a package. I don't need it anymore. I just installed numpy. If I don't want it anymore, I can say pip uninstall numpy, and then I press enter. Oh, and it tells me, Ibrahim, you've made a mistake. Do you want to put uninstall? I say, oh yes, I can see there is a typo there, so it shouldn't be uninstall. So let me check properly here now. It should be UN. Yes, UNINSTALL. Correct. So I correct that. I pressed enter. It's asking me, do you want to continue? I'll say yes, and then it uninstalls numpy for me. That is a very simple command you can use to do this. But there are instances when you may want to install multiple packages at once, and you have them listed in a file. How do you go about doing that? So let's look at this scenario. I click this icon here. I'll put requirement.txt. That is my file, and in here I'm putting numpy, I am putting pandas, I am putting pygame. These are the three files that I want to install. So I'll close this, I'll save it, and I'll come back down here. Let me clear the screen with CLS, and then I'll say pip install in a recursive manner requirements.txt. That is the name that I have given my file up here, and that is what I'm passing in as an argument to pip. And when I press enter, because I'm within the same terrain, pip goes into that file, it picks all the packages that I have listed in the file, and it installs them one after the other. I have 3 packages set up there: my numpy, my pandas, and I think I put pygame, and the installation of those is in progress. That is a way of installing multiple packages at once using a requirement file rather than you installing them one by one. So I'll wait for it till it finishes, and then I'll go on to the next command, which is also very important within the PIP space. So let's wait for it. Installing collected packages. Some of these are quite heavy, I know, but especially pandas and numpy, but pygame is not so heavy, so we'll wait for it. Yes, we're done. So it has installed those packages for me. If I'm interested in seeing all the packages that I have in here, I'll simply just say pip list, and then it will show me the packages that I have on my computer. I just installed numpy, pandas, pygame. I had some other packages there before. There is also a particular feature in PIP that allows you to install a specific version of a given package. Let's say, for instance, I want to install this package, and I know it has an old version that I'm interested in, which is version 1.13.1. That's not the latest version. The latest version is version 1.13.2, but I'm interested in this particular version. So if I just say pip install simpy, it will show me the latest version, but that is not the one that I am interested in. I'm interested in the previous one. So I'll put the specific version number here and press enter, and then pip goes in. It does all the package collection from the appropriate site, and then it installs that package for me on my computer. So we wait for it. And then once the installation of this version is done, I will go ahead and upgrade it to the latest version, which is version 1.13.2, and that will require me issuing another pip command. So let's just wait a little bit more, and then we will see how that one works. Alright, done. So we can see the version number here that it has installed simpy version 1.13.1, and if I do pip list, it will show me that as part of the packages that I have installed locally. I didn't have that before, but now that I am interested in upgrading that simpy.1.13.1, what do? I'll simply come in here and tell pip to help me upgrade that particular file. I'll say pip install, but this time around I need you to upgrade simpy. Okay, I don't need to put the version name there. I will issue this, it will go out there, download the latest version, install it. It will uninstall version 1.13.1 that I had installed before now, and then install the latest version on my computer. So it has successfully uninstalled the previous one, and then we wait for it to install the current one, and then that wraps up that exercise. This is the way Python package works in the programming environment. You will always need to deal with this. The earlier you master the commands, the better for you. You can use it to install a fresh package. You can use it to upgrade an existing package. You can use it to list packages that you have installed, whether they are outdated or not outdated, and you can also install multiple packages from a single requirement file, as I demonstrated in this lesson. This is an interesting part that you need to be familiar with, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will start writing codes within our VS Code. Thanks a lot for being there. Like the channel, subscribe to it, give comments, and let me see what you think about the videos. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.